Breathe in slowly through the nose and let the air fall gently into the belly. Feel the body soften with every out-breath. I greet you with tenderness, knowing you may carry a sense of emptiness or worry that something precious inside has slipped away. It might show up as tension in the shoulders, a heavy chest, or a mind that won't rest. Even so, the wholeness that belongs to you has never left. It waits, like a quiet friend, for the moment you say hello. Take another full breath and allow the chair, the floor, or the earth beneath to support you completely. In this space, there is no need to fix, push, or prove. There is only the sweet permission to be. Let us begin by honoring whatever feelings rise to the surface. If sadness is there, welcome it as a messenger, not a foe. If boredom shows up, treat it as a soft knock at the door, inviting curiosity. Say silently, "It's safe for me to feel." As you do, notice how the heartbeat steadies, how the jaw loosens. When the body feels heard, it becomes a trusted partner on the path to freedom. A simple affirmation can help. I give myself permission to feel and to heal. Speak this line softly, letting the sound hum through the chest. Some like to rest a hand over the heart while saying it. Others let the words float in the mind's quiet lake. Whichever way feels natural is perfect. Now guide the mind to a peaceful picture. Perhaps the first morning light slipping through curtains, or the hush after fresh rain. Hold the picture gently, not with effort, but like cradling a fragile leaf in open palms. The purpose is not to escape the present. It is to remind the nervous system what calm can feel like. This calm is your birthright, woven into every cell before any doubt took root. With each breath, imagine that calm spreading outward, like ink swirling through clear water, touching every organ, every nerve, every thought. Many carry the silent belief that being lost means something is broken. Yet getting lost is often a passageway to deeper knowing. Think of a traveler pausing at dusk, unsure of the trail, only to notice the first star appear. That star was always overhead. Confusion simply caused the eyes to search the sky for guidance. In the same way, the longing in your chest is a lantern pointing home. You have not failed by feeling off course. You have simply reached the part of the journey where you remember you are not the map. You are the explorer with freedom to choose a kinder route forward. Invite the breath to lengthen again. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Whisper another affirmation if it helps anchor the moment. I am safe, and every breath brings me closer to my truth. Repeat it 3 times, each repetition slower than the last, allowing silence to fill the small spaces between the words. Silence is not empty. It is rich soil where new thoughts can sprout. Feel how the ribs expand and release, how the lower back softens against the chair or bed. This is how the body says thank you for listening. From this settled place, ask gently, where do I still sense a spark of me? Maybe it flickers when music plays or when sunlight warms the face. Maybe it stirs during a quiet walk or while tasting fresh fruit. Trust the first whisper that arises. That whisper is your inner voice, often quiet but always true. Commit to nurturing that spark in small daily ways. 5 slow breaths at sunrise, a kind word spoken to the mirror, a pause before reaching for the phone. Tiny choices become steady stepping stones back to the self that never left. If restlessness persists, place both hands over the abdomen and breathe into the warmth beneath them. Picture the breath as a gentle wave washing over old stories of not good enough, smoothing sharp edges of past judgments. You might feel a subtle release, a sigh, a deeper inhale, a shift in posture. Celebrate each sign of ease. Healing is not a race. It is a blossoming that unfolds petal by petal. Take one more breath as we close this opening time together. Feel the feet or seat grounded. Notice any change, even a sliver, in the mind's pace, the body's ease, the heart's comfort. Affirm softly, I am here, and that is enough. Let the words echo for a count of 3 heartbeats, then allow them to fade like ripples on a quiet pond. Our conversation continues, but this gentle welcome has already begun to clear the path. There is a place inside untouched by fear, untouched by doubt, untouched by any harsh word that may have been spoken. Think of it as a bright sun hidden by passing clouds. Though the sky may darken, the sun itself never dims. It simply waits for the clouds to move. The true self is like that sun, steady, warm, and ever-present. When life piles on expectations, criticism, or loss, clouds gather. Yet no matter how thick the clouds grow, they cannot alter the light beneath. Feel that truth settling into the belly. My light is constant and secure. Say these words slowly, allowing them to sink below thought and into knowing. Close the eyes for a moment and picture that inner light. Whether it appears as soft gold, clear white, or gentle rose does not matter. See it glowing at the center of the chest, pulsing with quiet strength. Each pulse says, I am. When self-doubt whispers, it is as though a blanket is tossed over a lamp. The lamp still shines. The blanket only dulls what is seen. Understanding this simple fact can lift years of burden. Nothing essential about you has been lost, only covered. Now bring awareness to the breath again. On every in-breath, silently say, I welcome my light. On every out-breath, I release what hides it. Continue for a few cycles. Feel how the chest opens, how the throat relaxes, how the brow smooths. The body recognizes truth even before the mind believes it. Trust those subtle shifts. They are the body's way of nodding yes. Life may have taught you that worth must be earned. Through achievements, through pleasing others, through constant doing. Yet the eternal self needs no proof of worth. A newborn is precious, not because of what it can accomplish, but because it exists. You too remain precious for the same reason. Your value is not a trophy that can be stolen. It is woven into every breath, every heartbeat. Place a hand over the heart and feel that pulse. Proof of life, proof of worth, proof that the real you is present and vibrant. Let us use a gentle picture to feel this more deeply. Picture a brilliant seed beneath the soil. For a time, other roots, stones, or fallen leaves may hide it from sight. Yet inside the seed, life stirs. At the right moment, warmth from the sun and nourishment from rain awaken it, and a tender shoot rises. The seed did not need to search outside itself for growth. Everything required was contained within. In the same way, your growth arises from inner resources already present: love, wisdom, creativity. External support may help, but the spark lives inside you. To strengthen this insight, speak a fresh affirmation. I claim my inner light now. Say it once aloud, then twice silently. Notice any sensation, tingling in the fingertips, warmth in the cheeks, or a gentle sigh. These are signs that the body hears and welcomes the new thought. If the mind protests with doubt, that is natural. Doubt is simply an old habit passing by. Acknowledge it, then redirect attention to the steady light within. Allow awareness to expand beyond the chest. Sense the light radiating through the shoulders, down the arms, into the hands. Let it flow up the neck, along the face, through the scalp. There is no need to force. Just picture a quiet, spreading glow, like dawn easing across the horizon. The glow says, I exist beyond any story. Feel the spine lengthen gently, as if responding to that truth. This gentle posture shift is a physical yes to your own being. If at any moment heaviness returns, place feet firmly on the ground and press them lightly downward. Feel the body's strength meeting the earth. Then repeat an affirmation suited to this exercise. I stand in my true self. Spoken with calm resolve, it acts like a key turning in a lock, opening the door to spacious awareness. The more often this key is used, the easier the door swings open. Before moving onward, invite one final breath. Let it be slow, full, and unhurried. On the exhale, relax the shoulders and soften the hands. Hold in mind the certainty that the real you is whole, shining, and ready to be seen. Whisper softly if you like. My light guides me home. Allow the words to linger as a gentle echo within, then simply rest in the stillness that follows. Thoughts are seeds, and like seeds, they grow when placed in suitable soil. Many of the thoughts most people carry were planted long ago, perhaps in childhood, perhaps during a painful season. They can grow into tangled vines of fear, guilt, or shame. Over time, those vines weave a curtain over the bright inner light, making it appear distant. Yet vines can be trimmed, and new flowers can be planted. Begin by noticing the recurring ideas that feel heavy. These often start with phrases such as, I must, I can't, or I'm not. Hold one of these thoughts gently in awareness, as if placing it on an open palm. Observe without judgment. Curiosity untangles what criticism tightens. As you observe, notice where the body reacts. Maybe the stomach tightens, the throat feels narrow, or the breath becomes shallow. These sensations are not punishments. They are signals. They say, tender care is needed here. Pause and breathe into the area of tension. Imagine the breath as a soft breeze moving through tall grass, loosening knots of tightness. A quiet affirmation can help redirect the mind. I choose thoughts that support my peace. Say it once, then allow a moment of silence for it to settle. Conditioning forms in many ways: repeated criticism, unmet needs, or even well-meaning advice that clashes with inner truth. Picture a traveler picking up stones on the path, believing each one is necessary. After miles, the bag grows heavy, yet the traveler forgets the stones came from outside. In the same way, many mental burdens were handed to you by voices that did not understand your path. Today is an invitation to set those stones down, one by one. Take a sheet of paper and write a single limiting belief. Perhaps I am not creative, or I always fail. Look at the sentence and ask, whose voice is this? It may belong to a tired teacher, a fearful relative, or even your own younger self seeking safety. Thank the voice for trying to protect you. Then write a new sentence underneath, such as, my creativity flows in ways unique to me, or every attempt brings me closer to success. Feel how the body responds to the new thought. Often a subtle lift in the chest or a deeper breath appears. When the body relaxes, It signals agreement with truth. Bring awareness now to posture. Many spend hours with shoulders hunched, mirroring the weight of old stories. Sit or stand tall, allowing the spine to elongate gently. Imagine a thread drawing the crown of the head toward the sky. This simple posture shift can influence mood and thought in powerful ways. As the body aligns, affirm, I rise with ease. Feel the words, encouraging the muscles to support you effortlessly. Stressful thoughts also shape how organs function. Constant worry can tighten the stomach. Persistent guilt can weigh on the diaphragm. Unspoken anger may stiffen the neck. By choosing kinder thoughts, we allow these areas to soften and work in harmony. Place hands over the belly and speak softly. It is safe to release tension. Then move hands to the chest. My heart opens to gentleness. Finally, rest hands at the sides, palms forward. I welcome ease. With each statement, pause for a few breaths and feel the difference. Sometimes the mind protests change with a surge of resistance. This is natural. Old beliefs fear they will vanish, though in truth they transform. When resistance arises, greet it like a small child clinging to a familiar blanket. Offer comfort. It's all right. We're just exploring. Then gently return focus to the chosen affirmation. Repetition builds new pathways in the brain, and over time the new path becomes the easier route for thought to travel. Let us practice a brief mental garden exercise. Close the eyes and picture a small patch of soil in front of you. See weeds labeled with words such as not worthy or too late. Pick one weed gently. Notice its roots, how deep, how tangled. With care, loosen the soil and lift the weed out. Acknowledge the space now open. Into that space, plant a seed labeled I am enough or growth is my nature. Press the seed into the soil, cover it lightly, and water it with compassion. Picture a tiny sprout emerging, reaching for light. This simple picture trains the subconscious to release what hinders and welcome what heals. To anchor the practice in daily life, choose one specific time when limiting thoughts often appear. Perhaps after waking, before bed, or during work breaks. Decide that at this time you will pause, breathe, and repeat the affirmation, I choose thoughts that nourish me. Set a gentle reminder on a phone or a note on a mirror if helpful. Consistency nurtures seeds into strong plants. As we conclude this exploration of how layers form, feel gratitude for the awareness unfolding. Awareness is the first tool of transformation. Without it, patterns stay hidden. With it, change begins. Rest for a moment in stillness. Let the breath be easy. Notice any lightness in the body, any softness in the mind. Whisper softly, with every breath, I grow freer. Allow these words to echo quietly, then let the silence wash over them like a calm tide, carrying the promise of continued unveiling. Close your eyes for a moment. Notice your breath as it moves softly in and out of your body. Now gently bring your attention to your body, not with judgment, but with curiosity. Start at the top of your head and slowly move downward. What do you feel around the eyes? Is the forehead tight? Move further, your cheeks, your jaw, your throat. Just observe. With every place your awareness rests, let it know. It's okay to soften. It's safe to relax now. Our bodies are always speaking to us, even when we've stopped listening. A knot in the stomach is more than a passing discomfort. It may be a voice saying, I'm holding on to fear. Tension in the shoulders may whisper, I've been carrying too much. An ache in the chest might quietly ask, have you been kind to yourself today? When we slow down and pay attention, we hear the truth behind the symptoms. This is the body's loving way of asking for care, not correction. Try placing your hand over an area that feels heavy or sore. Don't ask it to change. Just breathe warmth into it. Let this be a moment of connection instead of control. Then, if it feels right, speak an affirmation softly. This part of me is loved and accepted. You are not asking your body to hurry, to be perfect, or to get rid of pain. You are offering kindness. You are learning to listen again. The body holds stories of childhood, of loss, of joy and fear, of silence. These stories may have never been spoken, but they are written in the muscles, in the breath, in the way we move through the world. And here's something beautiful. When we bring awareness and love to the body, those stories begin to shift. A tight shoulder might say, "Thank you for noticing me," and soften just a little. A clenched jaw might release, not because we forced it, but because it finally feels heard. Let's take a quiet walk through the body now, using gentle breath and soft attention. Inhale and bring your focus to your eyes. Let the muscles around them relax. Now move to your neck. Is it holding the weight of unspoken words? Offer it this affirmation. It's safe for me to express myself. Now the chest. Is it open or guarded? Whisper, I allow love and peace to flow through me. The belly, so often holding fear. Let the breath fall deep, saying, I trust the rhythm of life. As you scan through the body, notice without trying to fix. Listening is healing. Listening is honoring. Each sensation, even the uncomfortable ones, is a sacred part of your story. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is broken. Your body is doing its best to protect you with the only tools it knows. When you bring new, loving thoughts into your awareness, the body begins to respond in kind. Thoughts are like a gentle breeze that stir the waters within. Try this simple practice each day. Stand or sit quietly and ask, what is my body telling me right now? Don't expect answers right away. They may come as a feeling, a word, or just a soft awareness. Follow that with this phrase, thank you, body, for speaking. I am listening now. This alone is enough to begin the shift from holding to healing. It can be helpful to journal afterward. Write down what the body felt, what came up. You may be surprised how much wisdom lives beneath the surface. This isn't about medical diagnosis. It's about emotional truth. The body often knows before the mind does. A racing heart may sense anxiety before the thought even forms. A heavy chest may feel grief that the conscious mind hasn't yet named. These signals are not enemies. They are invitations back to the present moment, back to yourself. You may find that when you start treating your body as a friend, it starts to respond in friendlier ways. The stomach becomes calmer. The breath deepens. Sleep becomes more peaceful. These are small miracles that come not from pills or plans, but from presence. And when you feel discomfort, instead of saying, what's wrong with me? Try asking, what do I need right now? The answer may be rest, or water, or to cry, or to stretch. Whatever it is, honor it as a sacred request from your inner world. Each time you respond with compassion, you build a bridge between body and soul. Let us close this part of the journey with a quiet affirmation. Every part of me is a part of my healing. Let it echo in your heart. Let it become your breath. Say it once more. and feel it land softly within you. This is not a destination. It is a beginning. The mind is much like a garden. Each thought we think is a seed. Some seeds bloom into joy, kindness, peace. Others grow into fear, tension, doubt. And just like any garden, it depends on what is planted, how it's cared for, and what we choose to remove. No matter how tangled the weeds may seem, it's never too late to begin again. Take a breath and look gently at your current mental garden. Are there thoughts that rise up often and leave you feeling tense, small, or stuck? Maybe phrases like, "I'm always behind," or "I'll never be enough." These are not truths. They are habits of thought, planted perhaps years ago, repeated until they felt real. But thoughts are not fixed. They are choices, and what was chosen can be unchosen. Imagine gently pulling one of those old weeds from the soil of your mind. You don't need to tug or struggle. Just loosen the earth with love. Say to yourself, "I no longer need this thought." Let it go. Now, take a new seed, an affirmation like, "I am open to growing in peace," and plant it with care. Repeat it softly. Let the words feel natural in your mouth. Don't rush. This is not a performance. It's an invitation. Thoughts shape more than our mood. They shape our experience of the world. When we think loving thoughts, we see more love. When we offer ourselves forgiveness, we find it easier to forgive others. Like attracts like. This is not magic. It is the simple law of attention. What we water grows. Think of how the body reacts when you say silently, "I'm not good enough." The shoulders may drop. The chest may tighten. Now try this one. "I am learning to love myself more each day." Do you notice the difference? Maybe the breath moves more freely. Maybe a soft warmth rises. These are signs that the new seed is being received. Some like to tend to their mental garden in the morning before the noise of the world begins. Others prefer evening as the day winds down. Choose a time that feels gentle for you. Then, take a few quiet minutes to notice what thoughts are growing. Are they helping you bloom or pulling you down? If they're weeds, you have the power to pull them and plant new ones. Mirror work is a powerful tool for this. Stand in front of a mirror and look into your own eyes. At first, it may feel strange. That's okay. Stay with it. Say softly, "I am willing to see myself with love." You don't need to believe it fully yet. Willingness is enough. With practice, the mind begins to accept the new message. Like a seed exposed to sunlight, something inside begins to stir. If you notice certain thoughts coming up again and again, try writing them down. Then ask yourself, where did this belief begin? You may not know right away. That's all right. The goal isn't to figure everything out. It's to become aware. Awareness is the first step toward change. Once you see the pattern, you can interrupt it. You can say, "No, I choose something different now." Try this gentle practice. For one whole day, notice your thoughts without judgment. If you catch a negative one, pause and say, "Thank you, but I don't need that anymore." Then replace it with a kind affirmation. Maybe, "I am growing, and that is enough." Or, "Peace begins with me." Speak it softly. Let it move through your whole being. Repetition is how the old thoughts were formed, and repetition is how the new ones take root. Don't worry if you still hear the old ones sometimes. We don't blame a garden for having weeds. We just pull them and plant again. The more you speak kindly to yourself, the easier it becomes. Like a song that begins as a whisper and grows into a full melody, these new thoughts begin to shape your days. You walk with more ease. You speak with more clarity. You begin to feel lighter because you are no longer weighed down by stories that don't belong to you. Let's end this time with a soft affirmation. My mind is a loving space. I plant peace and I grow joy. Say it once more and smile gently to yourself. You are the gardener. You are the soil. You are the sunlight. And every kind thought you offer yourself brings you closer to the real, radiant you. Stand gently in front of the mirror. Look into the eyes you've seen 1,000 times, but perhaps never truly paused to meet. Allow the gaze to be soft, not searching for flaws or fixing anything. Simply look. There, behind the familiar reflection, lives a soul who has journeyed through so much, quietly, bravely, and often without recognition. This is your moment to offer that soul something it may have been waiting to hear. I love you. I am learning to trust you. You are enough. Mirror work is not about vanity. It is about intimacy with the self. It is about creating a space where your own presence feels safe and honored. Often, when people first begin, they feel discomfort. The words might catch in the throat. Tears may arise. That is not failure. It's healing making itself known. Let those tears come if they need to. They are old pain being released from hiding. You don't have to say much. Even a whisper of kindness can transform a moment. You might begin each morning by looking into your eyes and saying, I am willing to see myself through the eyes of love. Or end the day with, I did my best today, and I forgive myself for what I couldn't do. Let these words settle. Let them land in the heart, not just the head. If the mirror feels too hard at first, place your hand over your heart and say the words with eyes closed. Feel the warmth of your palm against your chest. Breathe slowly. Let the message move inward. With time, the mirror becomes less a challenge and more a companion, a place where you meet the real you without judgment, without shame. Some choose to write affirmations on their mirrors, small notes of hope, joy, encouragement. I am healing. I am proud of myself. I am learning to live fully. These reminders become like gentle hands holding you throughout the day. Try adding one today. Keep it simple and let it be true for you in that moment. Over time, those sticky notes become roots, and the truth begins to grow. The mirror becomes a sacred tool when used with love. It reflects not only your image, but your growth, your courage, your resilience. You begin to see not just lines or skin, but a soul that continues to rise, no matter the weight of the past. Each time you return, the mirror becomes less a place of judgment and more a doorway to peace. And even if you miss a day, even if you forget or resist, be kind. There is no rule book, no perfection needed, just an openness to return to love. You are not trying to change yourself. You are allowing yourself to be seen and accepted. That alone is the healing. Close this moment with a soft phrase. I am learning to love the one I see. Say it gently. Say it like you would to a dear friend, and then smile, however small, however shy. Let that smile be your beginning. Let's pause now and turn our attention to gratitude, not the kind we force, but the kind we gently uncover. Gratitude doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means noticing the small pieces of gold hidden in each day. It could be the warmth of a cup in your hands, the sound of birds outside the window, the breath that continues without needing to be told. These are not small things. They are reminders that life still flows and that presence is a gift. Sometimes the layers that hide the real self are made of complaints, disappointments, or fears. Gratitude has the power to clear those layers, like sunlight melting morning mist. The more we practice noticing what is good, even amidst the struggle, the more we awaken the part of us that has never been lost. Gratitude is not about forcing happiness. It is about creating space where peace can enter. Try this. Each morning, before reaching for your phone or diving into the day, say aloud or write down 3 things you're grateful for. They do not need to be grand. In fact, the simplest ones often hold the most power. I am grateful for my breath. I am grateful for this moment of quiet. I am grateful for my willingness to heal. Let each word land gently in the body. When the mind begins to spiral into worry or old habits of judgment, gently guide it back with an affirmation. There is always something to appreciate. Speak this in the mind like a lullaby, soft and slow. Over time, the brain begins to search for good more naturally. This doesn't mean pain disappears, but it becomes held in a bigger, softer space. Gratitude also opens the heart. When we are grateful, even in tiny ways, the body loosens, the jaw unclenches, the shoulders drop. We begin to feel more connected to the flow of life rather than struggling against it. Life may still have its storms, but gratitude becomes an anchor that holds us steady. Another way to practice is to place a hand on the heart and ask, what am I thankful for right now? It could be something within, your courage, your kindness, or something around you, a roof, a meal, a song that touched you. Let your heart speak and listen. You may even begin to feel grateful for lessons that once hurt, for the strength that came after the fall, for the clarity that followed confusion. This is not about glorifying pain, but recognizing that growth often blooms in unexpected soil. Affirm softly, even in challenge, I find light. Write these feelings down in a small notebook if you like, a gratitude journal. Keep it by your bed. Add just 1 sentence a night. Over time, you'll create a garden of light to return to when the days feel dim. Gratitude does not erase pain, but it gives the pain a place to rest. It reminds us that even when parts feel buried, the soul still shines. And that shine, that quiet, steady warmth, that is you returning to yourself. To live as the real you means choosing to show up with honesty, with softness, and with strength. It means saying yes to what nourishes and no to what depletes. It means knowing that boundaries are not walls. They are bridges to your truth. You are not here to please everyone. You are here to live in alignment with the beauty that already lives inside. Begin by noticing the places in your life where you feel small, where you quiet your voice, where you dim your light to fit. These are signals, not shame. They show you where more love is needed. Say gently, I no longer hide who I am. Let this be a whisper that becomes your walk. Being authentic does not mean shouting or proving. It means allowing your values to guide your steps. It means choosing peace over approval. It may feel unfamiliar at first, especially if you've been taught to shrink. But as you take small steps, the path becomes clearer. What does it look like to live as your real self? It might mean taking a pause before saying yes, to feel whether the yes is honest. It might mean creating moments of silence in your day to check in. It might mean following a dream that others don't understand, or letting go of something that no longer feels true. The body will guide you. You'll know you're on the right path when your breath feels deeper, your shoulders softer, your days more spacious. The more you honor what is true inside, the more life responds with harmony. Try this. Choose one action each day that reflects your real self. It could be wearing something that makes you feel alive, saying something you've held in your heart, taking a walk when your soul needs quiet. These are not grand gestures. They are sacred yeses to the truth within. You might meet resistance from within or around. That's okay. Resistance is a sign that change is happening. Affirm to yourself, I walk my path with courage and grace. Say it as you wake, as you eat, as you rest. Let the affirmation become part of your breath. Living as the real you is not about becoming someone new. It's about peeling away what was never you to begin with. It's about trusting that what remains is more than enough. You were born with wisdom, with love, with light. Nothing has truly taken that from you. It was only buried beneath fear, beneath roles, beneath the noise. But now you are clearing the way. You are sweeping the path. You are rising, not because you were broken, but because you are remembering who you truly are. I am free to be me. I am free to live fully. I am free to love myself. Say these words gently. Feel how they soften the space around you, how they brighten the space within. And know this, every time you choose truth over fear, peace over perfection, self-love over self-judgment, you uncover another layer of your radiant, real self. This is not a destination. It is a beautiful becoming. So now we come to this gentle resting point in our journey. You have listened with your heart, softened with your breath, and walked with honesty through the places that long to be seen. And perhaps now you can feel, even just a little, that the real you was never lost, not for a moment. The light was there, quiet, steady, waiting. All that happened was a little dust, a few clouds, some old voices that weren't yours, and now you've begun to clear them away. You have learned that the body is your friend, not your foe, that your thoughts can become your garden, not your trap, that the mirror can be a place of healing, not judgment, that your soul speaks in whispers, not demands, and that even the smallest act of self-love is powerful enough to shift everything. Let this be your truth from this day forward. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are becoming. There is no need to rush, no need to get it all right. Just keep choosing kindness again and again and again. Let every breath remind you, I am here. I am whole. I am enough. Take a final deep breath. Let it fill your chest. Let it anchor you in the now. And as you exhale, whisper one last affirmation. I trust the journey of coming home to myself. And so it is. You are loved. You are light. You are the miracle, always.